you just garnish this on the side. So with this, you have your little fruits on the side. You're all ready to enjoy our breakfast. You have your fruits, you have your veggies, you can have the vegetables sitting inside, they eat it, they just dwell on that cheese, the eggs, vegetables they're eating, they can even tell.
Let me tell you how I started, cause I just cannot hide it. I was to kick it and forget it, but now my memory can't help it. I keep it right here deep in my pocket, but haters so soon, them want me forget. The biggest dream is to see me naked with massive but not single and correct men. I will correct them but not to beef them, but from there.
So basically anything that you want is here at Treasure. If you look at actually one of our mannequins, it really shows a woman what you wear in terms of professional life. The skirt and the jacket, and also a lot of short sleeve, like right now, as it is, we are in the winter. Winter not in America, in Gambia, but more of like winter for Gambia because it's a little bit colder.
Yeah.
And you'll see a lot of maybe the long sleeve and the darker colors, the browns, and everything that probably the United States, because our stuff is from the United States. Anything what is in the season there, that's what we bring in terms of the colors. And for this season, you saw a lot of red. When it's cold, you wear more of like dark colors, and also the grays. You know, the grays are not too dark, there's lighter grays, there's dark grays. So a lot of the browns, like this suit that you see, very well tailored. And then you have more of the grays. So basically our palettes here represent the season.
Okay.
Also, sometimes you are in winter or in the cold season, but still you want to look colorful and cheerful and show your personality. You could do something like that, which is it's colorful, but then when you wear it, you're saying that you demand attention when you walk into a room. So this is really something fantastic. And also for everyday wear, you know, we see a lot of the dresses in terms of something long, long sleeve or short sleeve. This is something that, you know, you can wear both during the day and also at night. Because what people need to do is not to just buy clothes that you can only wear in the morning and evening, but transitional clothes in terms of you could wear it during the day, and also if you have a party, you could just throw maybe a necklace or, you know, shoes that are shiny or something like that. So this is something that you could wear during the day. This is also something really beautiful. Love red. Red is always fantastic, anytime.
Okay.
These are some of the colors that women that are very confident, they wear red. Because you walk into a room and then you are saying this is who I am, and not a lot of people can, you know, carry it and or are comfortable with the color. But also you see a lot of the grays right now. This is something that you could also wear at work, in the workplace. It's gray and it's very, very tasteful. It's very, very professional. And as well, we're saying that you can still be a plus size and still be looking fantastic. Not only slim women need to look good. You could still be plus size, meaning that maybe you're a size 14 and still look fantastic. And this is something that, you know, is appropriate, because sometimes when you have long arms or you have you feel like, oh, you're not comfortable with your arms because they're big, you could wear something with a short sleeve and still also help you cover your stomach area, because if you look at this, it has some detailed work here. So
globally, although in every part of the world, you know, breakfast varies depending on the culture, on, you know, the landscape, the, you know, the agricultural practice of those countries. but they're mostly carbohydrate based, and it makes sense because carbohydrates is a form of energy that your body also needs in the morning to build up for the day. Okay, and often it's in the form of you know, cereals and so forth, and grains.
Fresh fruit is the best choice.
What is recommended for breakfast is mostly, to begin with a juice. A fresh squeezed juice is always very important. That, you know, replenishes your body with all the vitamins, particularly vitamin C. Fruits as well help, okay? Vegetables are not bad if you can produce it in a way or another that could suit for breakfast. And of course pulses, like here in the Gambia we eat akara. Akara is made from nyebe. That's a pulse. And pulses are full of protein and full of iron. Okay? Yogurt as well is very important, and of course milk. Here's what we would suggest at the butcher shop as an ideal breakfast. And this idealism is based on the fact that it's healthy and it's light, but it has all the nutrients that you would get from a combination of any other of the sorts of breakfasts you might have. Okay? This is basically, it's fruits with cereals and yogurt and honey. Okay? Honey is very important. A spoonful every morning would go a long way. Probably even as you wake up, a spoonful of honey every day is like medicine. Okay, followed by the yogurt over here, which gives you all the calcium you need, energy again. Then we've got fruits for all the vitamins that your body needs. And then we've got cereal in the form of granola and muesli for, you know, for what they called fiber, for fiber and minerals and so forth.
People are fond of taking different types of food in the morning. Some would prefer to eat rice, different kinds. Do you think breakfast should be heavy or should it be light?
Yeah, I think breakfast should be very light indeed, but filling. Okay, light but filling, because what you're looking for here is the energy from the food, you know, not the weight of the food, if you know what I mean. Because breakfast is supposed to vitalize you. It's not supposed to put you into a sleep mode, if you know what I mean.
Tea and coffee are very popular and both contain caffeine, but caffeine does not provide the day's calories.
I think the most important factor here from the tea and the coffee is the caffeine. Yeah, because caffeine is addictive, okay, and it's a stimulus. So therefore, most people feel they need a stimulus in the morning to become alert and to sort of help concentration and to build energy. Well, that isn't true. Okay, because it does help, yes, but it's not the most important form of energy. You know, that's basically just a stimulus to keep you awake.
Sitting down with the family at the start of the day is a cornerstone to the long-term development and well-being of youngsters.
I think breakfast is a very good time for the family. Most families nowadays are very busy. Both parents are working, children are rushing off to school, and everybody takes an individual breakfast, you know, fast and in a hurry. I think families should try and wake up earlier, spend those 15-20 minutes together in the morning and have a family breakfast. Gives them time to talk about the day ahead, to plan the day ahead, to communicate the day ahead, and to even give advice to each other for the day ahead. So as early as possible, gaining time again for family reunion in the morning before everybody disperses to their individual responsibilities.
Medicine is the key to human health and activity in life. President Jammeh has said the sky is the limit, challenging many Gambians to come back home from abroad to answer to the Gambian leaders' visionary call. The proprietor and CEO of the AfriMed Clinic caught up with Grts to highlight his biography, education, and keen interest in medicine.
My name is Omar Jain. I'm Gambian born and bred. In fact, I was born in Lamin, where I spent most of my childhood, then went to did my high